Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. And with the Army-Navy Star Meet Lejeune just a couple of days away, I'm here with men's swimming and diving captain Ben Stankovich. Ben, thank you so much for your time.
Of course. Thank you.
Ben, just talk to me about the emotions. This event is just a couple of days away. You guys have a chance to get some revenge against the Black Knights and come away with two stars here in your time in Annapolis.
Yeah, I mean, the emotions, I think all the guys are pretty excited. Over the past, I guess, over the past 3 years for myself, lost two, won once. So coming into this one, really looking for a W here. And, the rivalry's heightened at this point. Um, Over the past, our dominance kind of showed, and now it's like it's game time. So super excited for this Saturday.
That one win came here in Lejeune 2 years ago. What is it about swimming at your home pool that gets the very best out of you and your mates?
I think the crowd, honestly, Lejeune's a pretty big. It's got a lot of seating. It's wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder people. People are lining the windows, and everybody there in the crowd has your back. So just kind of channeling that energy into your race really helps out, especially for Lejeune Hall.
And Ben, I know when water polo took on Air Force for the Freedom Bases, swimming and diving that packed the rafters, they supported them. Do we get a reverse? Who packs Lejeune when you guys take on the Black Knights?
Yeah, typically the water polo team shows up. We show up for their Air Force event and in speedos, so they return the favor. They bring the energy and help us swim fast.
I love it. What has you most excited for your final star this weekend?
Um, you know, just it being the final one, kind of going out with a bang. Doing it with all my best friends, all my brothers. I think that's what kind of fires me up personally. Just being on this great team.
Talk to me a little bit about Coach Roberts. How has he gotten the very best out of you throughout your time here in Annapolis?
Coach, every day in training he shows up. He is always the one who wants the most success for this team. I feel like he does a great job. He cares a lot about us, and he always brings the energy to practice. And he just kind of motivates us to get the job done every single day.
Why do you think that this particular group is uniquely primed to knock off Army and capture a star win over the Black Knights this weekend?
I think it all goes back to our three tenets: brotherhood, tradition, and excellence. And brotherhood is my biggest one, and it's what I value the most. It's I can look to my left or right when I'm behind the blocks, and I know that these guys have my back, and I want to have theirs as well.
Now, this one's going to be a little tougher, Ben, but you come to Navy, you commit to a program that had never lost to Army before in a star opportunity. It's happened twice in your 3 years here, going into your senior season. How have you dealt with that?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely not um, it's not a great feeling to lose to those guys, and I'm sure they feel the same way. It's the nature of sports. It's the nature of a rivalry. Like you're gonna get those tough losses eventually, but dealing with that is you just have to recognize that it's gonna happen eventually, and you put it in the past. Like the next thing going forward is Saturday, and that's what all our minds are focused on right now. We don't we acknowledge the past, but we're not harping on it. So
I love it. How do you think that's made you a better swimmer?
uh, with sports in general, I feel you have to learn how to lose and learn how to lose well. Some people don't take it as well as others, but it's life. You're gonna lose, you're gonna win, but do it with gratitude.
I got a chance to ask the same question to your fellow swimming and diving captain, but just a couple Thursdays ago, Ben, you found out your future service assignment day. What was that like for you as so much of what you've been working towards here at the academy came to fruition?
It was pretty awesome to do it with my classmates on the bulkhead during our invitational. I actually early selected submarines, so I kind of knew what I was doing already, but to see all my brothers get their future service assignments and figure out what they're doing for their career in the Navy was super special. And I'll always remember it. I was standing right next to Josh Wergler, um, and he got civil engineering corps, which is pretty competitive, and that moment was one of the best that I've ever experienced on this team.
It's fantastic. Away from the pool, if you had to pick one characteristic about the Naval Academy that it's given you that maybe you didn't anticipate when you signed up to attend the Naval Academy, what do you think it would be?
Mm, I think it really develops you as a person. You come in out of high school and you know nothing about the military. Like for me personally, I didn't have a military background growing up. None of my parents were in, and it kind of just shapes you to be a leader. And I think, in the military and in the civilian world as well, that's just a great trait to have.
How good would it be to enter the real world as a leader with 2 stars on your N-Star sweater, another win of Army this weekend?
It'd be great. Looking forward to doing it.
Last thing I got for you. What is it like singing second?
It's everything. The overall tradition of all sports, Army, Navy, the goal is always to sing second. So if you're doing that, you're doing a good job, and you know you've accomplished the goal.
Well, Ben, we hope you accomplish that goal this weekend. Can't wait to watch you perform in Lejeune, and thanks again for your time.
Thank you.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show, presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.